gonna start recording now. Okay, what's up? So you wanted to talk about Spaceys, right? So I went over some of the games you were playing. I like the gameplay a lot. I think you played a lot of the stuff like Salt does, where she like uses the platforms a lot and does a lot of feedback aerials on the platforms to get a bunch of openings with stomps. I think that's very good. Overall though, I think like your game plan was fine. It's just a matter of like there's like this matchup is all about like making sure that you have your defense on point and like reversing the Fox as much as possible and trying to stay grounded as much as possible. I think you moved a lot. I think you moved well, but even having good movement doesn't matter as much when Fox like I'm this close to Fox, but if we nair at the same time, so I'll just flip positions. If Falcon nairs at the same time as Fox here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he does an instant nair, right?
Yeah.
Fox will be able to get out his nair anyway. Or essentially trade, which is still not good for you. If he does like another aerial, like maybe actually wait. He can also just do a lot of this.
Yeah, just crouch it and shine.
Yeah, crouch shine, or just up smash it straight up.
Yeah, there's a lot of BS.
Yeah, he's a very BS character, and then he hits that.
That's a lot of Fox privilege.
Yeah, and so this is why I think like the key for the matchup is trying to stay as grounded as possible, because a lot of your grounded moves just straight up lose to Fox.
The aerials, you mean?
Yeah. Like, again, this is also Falcon doing an aerial in place. So if Fox does an aerial forward, like, he doesn't even dash. Like, he just, even his fair beats out, like, trades with Falcon's first hit of nair there, which is, like, if you're at, like, 70-something%, you're just getting knocked down, and Fox is never going to get knocked down from that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the thing is that the key for the matchup, I think, is staying as grounded as possible or abusing the platform as much as possible and abusing, like, grab. So, yeah, like, you see in the first start interaction, you go with a nair, or you go with you gotta go for a soft knee, and even if he CC'd, you just get automatically up smashed. And so it's like, when you're going for low percents, like, it's about also playing a percent-based game plan versus Fox. I'll send you the CC percents, but here we're going to have Fox be at crouch percent, or ASDI, so I'm going to set their DI to Florida Hug DI. And that just means like they're ASDIing down.
Okay.
So if I nair them, nothing happens. Like, they just up smash. And I can even set their counter action to be something like up smash or shine or something like that. And I can't really get anything off of it. So what you want to pay attention to in terms of percents is 30% is the percent that you want to focus on for Fox. And I think before 30%, you shouldn't try to nair. Or, like, you should only try to nair defensively.
Yeah, makes more sense.
Yeah, so this nair actually starts knocking down and hitting. And because most Foxes are ready to ASDI down these days, you're able to actually get a hit off this. And even up air. Up air is decent at a higher percent, because up air doesn't do as much knockback, but I think it's like 37%. You can start doing up air too in neutral, and it'll knock down. But up air is better because you just want to catch Fox full hopping with it. So it's like
it's like your fastest move that can knock down, because second hit nair only comes out so late.
Yeah, it comes out very late. Back air is also pretty good. I think back air is one of those moves that you can honestly do at like any percent as long as you fade back. It's a really fast and safe move.
Falling back air or rising?
A lot of them actually. A lot of different back air positions or back air like directions are very good. Actually, I'll space the Fox here because this is around like where Foxes might approach. But again, if you're at this percent, like anything closer, you don't want to be jumping. So when you're paying attention to your spacing, thinking about like a roll's distance, like basically if you roll, that is about when you want to jump. That is when like jumping becomes somewhat safe because Fox will have to dash for too long before he's able to hit you. So Fox is gonna have to dash 1, 2, at least like 3 frames or something, and throw out an instant aerial. This is like the fastest thing he can do, and it's like it's pretty far away. And so this is just him approaching. But here, Falcon, what we can do is like, oh, what if I want a nair? Oh, did I send the playback? Was it not recording? Oh, because that one's recording. What happened? Oh, I freaked. Okay, I see why. One, two. Oh, damn. But yeah, Falcon. Even then, like you probably might not want to approach this far or jump in place this close. I think like here is probably where you could do like Wizzy Stomp. Yeah, so here's where you can do like Wizzy Stomp.
Okay, so it's like that same roll distance.
Like this is Fox's maximum approach range. And this is like a bunch of different aerials. Instant aerials too. Like that just straight up beats out all of Fox's aerials.
Was that full drift in on the stomp or?
No, this is just dash back and then forward. Oops, I'm not doing that very perfect. There we go. Now I'm holding forward the entire time. Wait, what?
Holding forward after the back jump.
Actually, I should have put on DI input display. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna set that playback to random and have it keep looping, and you can see how like it basically at that range, like the Wizzy Stomp covers everything. And anything closer though, it's like you even saw that Fox snare was starting to beat it out a little bit. It's like it's not very good to go for. And I think the thing that you really want to focus for the game plan on Fox is under 30%, you only want to grab. Or like only really want to go for stomp, knees, or grabs. And if the Fox is like, it also depends on like how the Fox is playing, but if the Fox is like aggressive and trying to get in your space, which I think is the best way to play the game plan or suffocate the Falcon, then you need to start getting good at like Wizzy stomping. And I think that's one of the save states that I can send you is you can practice like dash dancing, and then I'll have the Fox like mix up their timing on their dash dance nair or grab, and then you have to start like back airing or Wizzy stomping to sort of stifle their pressure. And then of course whiff punishing with grab, because I noticed in this set you don't do a lot of whiff punishing grab. You try to aerial the Fox a lot. In the beginning, like I like this platform move though, but yeah. Here you try to nair the Fox while you're close. There you could have, like, you tried to aerial and you ended up getting hit for it. Like, you try to dash dance aerial and you got hit for it. It's just so hard to actually hit Fox off of that. I like that up here. And again, so it's like, I think this is just universal across all of Falcon's matchups at this point, but 30% is like the golden rule for Falcon, where like under 30%, the only moves you should really be doing are stomp, grab, or up air, and up air only if they're above you.
Yeah.
Because here you get this up air, you could have linked this into a grab, but it's like you did a good option. I like that recovery. Nice. You see how like you did the Wizzy Stomp at around this range?
Yeah.
Like you were about to roll distance away and you ended up getting like a big opener off of it. So here it is.
Yeah.
Like you do the Wizzy Stomp
nice.
right around here, and you get this huge opener. Nah, yeah, you get this really good stock. Yeah, so that literally got you the kill. So I think here I should actually make a visual. I'll send you the screenshot for this, but oh shoot, there. Yeah, keep in mind this range.
Which one, sorry?
Yeah, here, Wizzy Stomp range. So that's about the distance. It's like the distance of a platform. I'll do it on other stages so that you have like an idea of, or even the Pokemon Stadium Pokeball. People talk about that one a lot. Maybe even a half Pokeball. This is, I think, as far as you'll really be able to stretch it.
Okay. And I guess if you're trying to be safe, you're always like drifting like away from the fox.
Yeah.
Unless you're reading like an overshoot.
Yeah, no, but the thing, yeah, I guess so. It depends on how the fox likes to overshoot. If they try to overshoot with Running Shine, then something like this is better. But if they try to overshoot with an aerial right here, boom. And again, this instant stomp is to beat instant aerials. And if you start beating instant aerials, that means that you have more time to like nair and up air. So let's have one situation and see how this changes. So I'm gonna have my Falcon Wizzy Stomp here. Okay, so on frame 1, we'll start dash backing, and we'll dash back a little, and then we'll do a backflip Wizzy Stomp. And we'll shield. So now, I'm going to have the fox do a running instant nair. Like, this is going to be the fastest, frame perfect, instant nair. And so this is effectively just losing, because this is like a good trade for Falcon. Like, if you get the stomp and he gets like a soft nair. So now, for Fox to actually beat that, he's going to have to start maybe dash backing and delaying his timing so that he, hits your nair right here.
Mm-hmm.
Or he does a slightly delayed nair.
Or even maybe like full hop nair.
Yeah, or a full hop nair. But here he's forced to do a delayed nair. So this loses, or this kind of nair beats Falcon's Wizzy Stomp. But if we look at what Falcon could decide to do here instead, is that Falcon can actually go for instant nair, and it wins because he delayed his nair.
Oh, shoot.
And so that's how it forces the fox to choose slower timings, and then once you get your hitbox out earlier, it just wins because you have better spacing. Like, so here you see the fox has jumped for 1, 2, 3, 4. He delayed his nair by 4 frames, and he loses out completely because he's trying to hit the Wizzy Stomp. but he loses to the nair or back air. And then also, this one is probably the safest, but it doesn't get you all too much. I like back air a lot because you can drift back very far, and it also auto cancels. Like, none likes back air a lot because he does this kind of short hop back air where he dashes back and then he does this kind of fast fall back air, and then he'll like turn around gentleman. So it usually beats like a lot of Fox's options here too, and all the timings he does.
Interesting. Cool.
So if we speed it up, you can see like we can set it to random and see like the different kinds of mix-ups that end up happening, or different kinds of aerials that happen. And of course, again, this is all like a hard timing mix-up that you're playing with Fox, and I think that's like this is like the subtle stuff in the matchup that kind of shows how like jumping isn't very good. And I wanted to do this part to show you like it's like this part right here is very complicated. Like a lot, you have to pay attention to the Fox's timings. You have to pay attention to the Fox's habits, their spacing. And on top of that, it gets even more tricky when you have their dash dance in there. So I want to show you an even like ways to completely change this mix-up so that the Foxes are forced to do like a lot more, a lot of different mix-ups. Because like a lot of the times the Foxes just dash dance and nair or like mix up their timing and they'll be good because they'll win a lot of these situations. But let's just say the Fox tries to like run, you just run at Falcon. Falcon, no matter what he does, you could just, assuming they do it at the same time and they're at this spacing, Falcon just JC grabs, and he will hit the Fox. Oh wait, I didn't do that at the right time. That was a frame perfect nair. That was a fast nair. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, they did it at the same time. Falcon was super close. So unless the Fox does like a literally like box frame 1 nair, you're not gonna get hit by this. And even so, I'm going to start holding C stick down in this run up grab situation. Oops, messed that up. 1, 2. There we go. And so I'm holding C stick down, and I'm gonna mash A in case I just grab. In case I do get hit, so I'm mashing C stick down. So this is my record, and then let's just, for this next situation, assume the Fox does get like a frame perfect instant nair out, and he beats on my aerial. Like, I just end up getting this situation right here. Like, no matter what, this is a good situation for Falcon. As long as you're under CC ASDI %. So I think like this is just like grab conditioning. It's like the concept I wanted to talk about is like this forces Fox to do like full hop aerials, and this is like full hop aerials can be hard to deal with, but they're honestly one of the easier things to deal with as Falcon if you know they're coming. Because if you up air and then you get a hit off of it, they'll just die.
Yeah.
And I think in the game, you do well when he's above you and you just up air him. Like, you're not really dying to full hops. Oh yeah, this one was really good. Like, see, he tries to chase you above and you get like that whizzy stomp on the platform. And the thing about platforms that make it so hard for Fox is that he has to full hop. And his moves take a long time to come out. So if you're on a platform, like, look at how long he is taking to just get up there. And you already have a stomp out, and then you hit that, like, falling up air thing. Like, this is really just, like, how Salt plays the matchup. And I think it's very, very good. Up air, very nice. Yeah, I think, like, I like your game plan for the most part versus Fox. I just think you might need to stay a little bit more grounded and be a bit more wary of your percents, because I think your game plan is fine. I like how you're using your aerials. You're crossing up Fox here. You're going for back air. Like, you up air the Fox when you were above him. If you short hop, you probably would have killed him too. And that's just a matter of precision. And yeah, that's mainly what I got from these, like, Fox games from Waddle. Is that, wait, who is this Fox, by the way? Do you know?
The tag was like Matterall.
Okay. No, they're pretty clean. And they seem to be playing the matchup fine. Because they know to, like, drill at low percents and whatnot. But see, you went for that up air when they were above you, and, like, you could have gotten it. Like, it was hard to see, but, like, you got a tech chase off this. You may have been able to get a knee, but you got a tech chase regardless, and that could have been a kill if you, like, tech chased it. Which is hard. Like, that's probably the hardest thing. Like, sometimes Wizzy doesn't even get that. Here you're playing the platform game really well. I really like how you're using air, like the air. Falcon is so much faster in the air than Fox is. Yeah. That, like, Fox is, like, doing everything he can to try and hit you, and you're just so far away, and it takes him so long that you can get your laggy move stomp out before he can even get to you. And he even whiffed his arrows because your drift was, like, really, really tricky. But yeah, this is a lot of actually how Salt plays. She abuses, like, a lot of stomps on platforms and, like, essentially making the Fox do, like, commit to, like, laggy moves to earn a lot of her really strong openings. And I felt like a lot of your game choices were, like, pretty close to, like, they were, like, really solid decisions. The only real difference between, like, your gameplay and Salt gameplay is that her punish game is just insane, and she's insanely precise. And that's the stuff that can be worked on. And I think you have a lot of the harder stuff down. It's just a matter of... Oh, that Stark was gorgeous too, by the way. I like that a lot. Very good card.
I like the praise when it comes.
Yeah, no, I think you have a good idea. Like, especially here, like, I'm a big fan of these, like, stomps on the platform. The way the Fox is chasing you into, like, up air is very clean. Like, here I was gonna say, like, this is just how Salt, like, cleans up a lot of stocks. She hits this, and then the only difference is that she kills off this.
I wonder.
Yeah, no.
What would be the next move after that up air?
Another up air.
Yeah, I missed my LCAT, so I think.
Oh, yeah, it looks like you went for another up air, but... Yeah, another up air, because even if you don't hit them when they shield, you at least get shield pressure. Yeah. But yeah, you get this shield grab, and then you get this tech chase, and Salt would have probably tech chased or gotten a read earlier, or maybe went for a raptor boost.
I think I missed my stomp. Just trying to go for the...
Yeah, reaction tech chase stomp.
Reaction stomps, yeah.
Yeah, here you wave land on the platform, but you didn't stomp. But it's fine. I like the movement onto the platform. Oh wow, you tried to run at them. Yeah, no, I feel like only Sheik really gets away with that. Nice. Oh, that could have been an up air knee. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Oh, but that could have just been a straight up knee. You just ended up missing out. Again, that probably leads us into, like, another thing is just how to work on your precision. And it's another save state I think they should give you is practicing, so I'm going to have this Fox dash dance at like a specific rhythm. So here we have Fox doing his max range dash dance. Oops. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. Let's see if this loop input playback works. There we go. So now you have the Fox dash dancing. Oh, they seem to be getting closer. Never mind. I guess I didn't do it right, but this is fine. So let's do Fox dashing 10 frames to the right, and then dashing 10 frames to the left. That's the one I practice versus, because this is a pretty normal like dash dance timing. And this is how I try. Like people talked about shadow boxing before, as like a way to practice. But here you can practice actually timing and spacing your moves on a moving character, like, and see how that hits. And try to hit the Fox in the specific part of their dash dance. And you can also modify it so that the Fox is holding ASDI down. Okay. One.
When I try to hit this,
yeah.
Should I be aiming for like the middle of their dash dance? Because like they're always going back and forth between that point, or should I try and like time it so I hit them at like, either extreme or either like somewhere in between?
I think it should be. I think aiming for the middle is good, but I think if it depends on what you're trying to go for. If you're trying to go for like a movement bait, then I want you to get to the very tip of their effective range, which is like around here, like because this is where like Fox can grab or whatnot. But I want you to get to here and then maybe like practice wave landing back, or like doing a low upper and then dashing back and then whip punishing a punish attempt. Or I like practicing my nairs here because I want to practice slow fall nair, or just like approaching nair or like approaching up air here. Another one is like, of course, practicing stomp. Stomp covers that. Another one to actually practice, which is very important, is low knee. Like hitting Fox's dash dance here is very important because it's like basically trying to hit mistech. You see, I'm also struggling with it, but this is very important to hit like the characters because melee is a very precise game, and if you happen to have this precision over other players, even when you're not like, this will like get your baseline spacing so good that it like ends up, winning you so many more neutral interactions. I'm gonna save this as Fox dash dance. Fox DD. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I think is like a core part of the matchup. I think another thing, I guess I'll summarize what I wanted to think about for the. So, versus Fox, the game plan in general should be to focus on basically on the percents. Falcon, the character is very simple. Salt has told me this too. It's just grab him and kill him. But sometimes Foxes don't give you that. So you have to aerial and move. If the Foxes... Okay, So basically, now that we know this, what do we need to do? Our goals for the matchup are get a grab. And then subheading for that. To get a grab, we have to be grounded. So does the fox. If the fox is not grounded, then we hit him out of the air and then grab. And then the second goal is to get a knockdown or knee for offstage edge guard. And then if we are focusing on that, make sure the fox is above 30% before we start throwing out aerials. And how do we do that? Well, then the guy goes back to just getting a grab and like winning neutral a bunch. Or you could do jab grab. Jab grab is good. I like jab grab a lot. That one's also fast.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Okay, now you can do a third heading. Oh, I can do a third heading. Yeah, so make sure the fox is above 30% before we start throwing aerials. If they're not, then abuse jab or grab or space your aerials such that he can't punish it. And then if you have to hit up close, learn the mix-ups for what they do after getting hit. And here's another save state that I think will help you, is practicing. Let's say you get a hit on a fox that is floor hugging or whatnot, or like crouch canceling, or maybe they just didn't give you a very solid hit. So what options do they have here? And you spaced your aerial. Let's just say you got like a decent hit. That's like a decent hit. That's Falcon. So what do you want to do here? What are the fox's options here? Well, now, even, like, this is kind of just what we have to deal with in the matchup, but you space your aerials, so the fox can't shine. So the fox tries to shine, you can just do nair grab. And if the fox... So now let's say that the fox knows that you're going to do that. They're going to start grabbing. What you can do there is gentleman, or just grab them, or standing grab them.
Interesting.
And now, let's say that the fox knows you're going to standing grab them. They're going to dash back. Oh, actually, I gotta CC this one. There we go. Okay. And now, next one is, let's see. As you can see, fox is rotating between the different options. So this is which one is this? This one's grab. This one is dash back. This one is like no one really does this one actually. This one's good too. This one's what foxes do sometimes. Here's another one, and this is aerial. I do this one a lot as whenever I play a fox. I like doing crouch cancel drill. This one is super good versus Falcon. And yeah, if like there's like a couple ways to, like, I guess maybe practice. I don't know exactly how you practice with this, but at least I'll give it to you as a visual, because I think this is a very good example of like what different options Fox has when he's doing this. Mm-hmm. Oh, and the final one, one of the most important ones to deal with, is spot dodge. Getting used to dealing with spot dodge. Because that one is like, if you try to grab that, that's good.
You're good, yeah.
Oh, actually, this is actually fine. You can actually practice this one because it'll just do the nair automatically for you, but you can do whatever options out of it by reacting to your nair.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's hard to deal with, for sure. So which one? This one
Yeah,
back.
there's just so many options.
This one beats, but you can see that some options beat actually two of them. Here, so this knee in place beats the dash forward, dash back, but it also beats spot dodge.
Yeah.
And here you can see that this nair grab here, beats the shine, but it also beats. What else does it beat? It beats the drill. It should beat the drill. Can it beat the drill? Oh, I don't think it does. Okay, it doesn't beat the drill, but it does beat the. It beats the shine, which is the most important, and that's like you want to get the grab. That's the most important thing.
It's true.
And so this is why it's so crucial to just play these mix-ups so well. Because if you do, then this is the difference between like you getting a grab or a kill. Like this nair grab, you get the grab and you win.
Yeah.
And then there is this grab, but you could do roll, or you could just do gentleman. Gentleman, or like this is a great way to practice gentleman too. Like try practicing your gentleman so that you like are able to hit the fox before they can even run up grab you, or run up smash you.
It's true. Interesting.
And this one you have to shield.
Yeah.
If you think they're gonna up
It's good
smash.
to practice. It's good to practice the up smash punish.
Oh yeah, and you can punish up smash out of shield like this too. Because anytime.
Yeah.
Oh, this one forces you to get a power shield, but it's fine. You can wave dash out of shield grab. Every time, up smash out of shield. Yeah, that's also great to practice. Okay. Okay, so versus Fox. Nair. CC. Nair. So this is another one where you just practice against Fox dealing with your nairs. A lot of the similar.
This is with sorry.
Yeah,
this is with like only like second hit of nair hitting, right?
Yeah.
So
even if first hit of nair hits, but like because sometimes foxes can get hit by it and then just like get their floor hug DI anyway.
Okay,
so
I guess it's just more like falling nair versus
yeah.
rising there.
Yeah, essentially. Which is like, this is like if you're approaching them and like want to hit their dash dance. Okay, so I think like you had a solid idea of how to play against the foxes. And of course my last part is just like practice like hitting opponents while like they're mistacking or attacking. So that just means like going into like maybe training mode in Uncle Punch or like combo training and just practicing like setting the fox to like a specific tech option and then trying to cover that tech option regardless of their DI while reacting to their DI. Like here I'm just gonna practice like hitting tech away. That way I can like practice like making sure that if I'm in tournament and I know how to hit them, I'm practicing like actually hitting the reads. Because getting the read is one thing, because you got quite a few reads, but it's more important to actually hit the reads than anything. Because that happens a lot in tournament where like you just get that one read versus that player, but you didn't execute on it properly, and now they got away with it.
Yeah, it's true.
And this is also
Yeah,
really
there's
important to
big
practice. So yeah, that's another thing I suggest to practice. That helps you with your precision and just like hitting them where they're going to be. Like adjust their percent, set their option to like miss tech or tech in place, and practice like near to knee. I actually practice one a lot.
True, yeah.
And it'll get you like this kind of thing will get you like games and sets. This is the kind of stuff that decided that like you literally could have won that first game off of like that nair knee, but you missed the knee because it's hard to react to because the Fox has so many different DIs. But yeah. Actually, I do have another one where like the Fox. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's mainly what I had for the Fox matchup. We'll take off the boxes that we.
No, that's really cool because yeah, usually like the Fox, I don't really the mix-ups. I usually just like once I'm in there, I'll either dash back and try to throw out another aerial falling, or I'll try to dash forward and try to catch their dash back.
Yeah,
it's cool seeing you know, I don't have to like throw myself around the stage just to keep like the pressure on him, you know.
Exactly.
And potentially putting myself in a bad spot, like on the edge, and like. So yeah, it's cool just to see.
Yes, it's. I'm glad that you're able to find that, like, because it should make your gameplay more comfortable. Because I think your baseline game plan, it's like your movement's good, your punish is like straightforward. It's like you got the good ideas. It's just a matter of like tightening up a lot of spots and then fixing some holes in your in like what options you go for at what percents. Because when you go for those options and they work out well. But
yeah.
Again, this game is very hard, and there's like a lot of margins that you need to like cross, specifically versus Fox and Falco. And
yeah, it's always so crazy playing these two characters. Like, just you get blown up for like the smallest little things.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing is working on defense versus Fox and Falco. I will actually give you this one. This one is one of the most important ones. Learning to SDI Fox's drill. Okay. I actually had to practice this one a lot, but it's so important, trust me. So I'm gonna have the Fox run at you with a instant drill. Okay, so this Fox is gonna wait 16 frames because that's how long it takes for you to react to the save state popping up. So I'm gonna have the Fox drill at you, instant drill at you at reactive range. And this Fox is going to hit you with this drill and then shield or shine and shield. And then we're gonna have some different timings for the Fox. So let's say the Fox goes for a drill which is like they run up super close to you and then they try to drill like that. Or maybe the Fox will try to drill past you because they're trying to read you dashing back.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one is if the Fox drills in place because they're reading you trying to come at them. And this is something that you should practice SDIing consistently. So, oh wait, I did that wrong. I set up the save states wrong, damn it. Because now this Fox is going frame perfectly, okay. Actually, it should be fine. You just have to press D-pad left to restart it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you should be able to just react to drill hitting you. Because it just comes out so fast. You can also loop in for playback, I wonder. What the hell is this fox doing? Anyway, yeah, this is just to practice SDI drill. So just press left on the D-pad and then get ready to react or turn on auto restore. And then get ready to SDI while reacting to drill. The goal should be to like practice the SDI. And I'll show you how I try to SDI. If the fox is going to drill at me, I try to drill to the left so that he gets a reversal shine.
Yeah.
And when I try to SDI drill, I look at this and I try to tap the stick to the left twice. Both sticks. And then grab. Because if you do it for too long, you don't know how many hits of the drill you get hit by. And it's fine to get hit by drill, like, if you mess up the SDI once.
Yeah.
What the heck was going on with that one? Why is that one just tweaking? What's going on here? Okay, this one was drawn twice. So this is like if you dash into it. So on slot 4, you can practice dashing into drill and then trying to SDI out. Actually, I should adjust this so that... There we go, it's better. Oh, I have to actually hit it so that... Oops. Actually, it shouldn't matter if it hits or not, because... There we go. So you just want to avoid getting hit by the shine. Okay, I'll save that one.
Sense. I'm pretty sure you could like SDI out on like the one, this one, and
Yeah.
like maybe even grab after. Or, like,
Oh, for sure. I think that's actually one of the best ideas. I like doing that a lot. You're actually very right about that one. That's like probably one of the best ways to actually get an opening on Fox, is like SDIing his stuff and then get a reversal. Because think about this, you turn a losing situation into just winning. You just win this. You could win the game here off this.
Yeah, would you want to like ASDI down that one, or?
No, I would not suggest ASDI down, because ASDI down doesn't work versus drill. But ASDI away, like this like C-stick left, this is like in case you miss like one of the frames, you at least get half an SDI input, so you're at least a little farther away. You can get pretty good SDI on drill just by like holding C-stick. Like, look at how good my SDI on drill was by just holding C-stick in that direction. And I didn't even try to SDI that. I'm just holding C-stick here. Like, I'm just holding C-stick here, and I'm just getting away from everything. I'm not spacing this shine, too, just by holding C-stick in that direction. And this is, you can also just hold the stick in the regular direction as well, but C-stick is just like, so that I do C-stick so that, like, no matter what, I get a good SDI. And if I do, like, an extra SDI input, it just gives me even farther away. like that. Yeah, I think that should be it, right? For the Fox dash dance, Fox is Nair, Fox has the drill, and I think the fundamental game plan for Falco is the same thing, but I will give you another save state to practice the common situations versus Falco. Sorry we couldn't get more into Falco, but that was like, it's like, I feel like each of these matchups is so nuanced and so heavy. I'll send my game plan afterwards, but I'll give you the stuff to practice first. So a lot of the concepts still apply, but they are very different matchups. But look at this range. This isn't where Falco can, like, because Falco's slower than Fox and Falcon. He can't really nair at you very well. Like, it's not gonna.
Yeah, but we can't.
It's like you can always just dash dance grab this pretty easily because he's so slow on his dash. But the problem here is that if you do this, like, and he just does like laser nair or laser nair. Like you can't really beat that. Or like to beat that, you have to do the take laser. Or if you try to jump, you just get owned. Oh yeah, actually, this is actually a good one to practice. This is probably the best thing to practice with Uncle Punch. These are the common Falco approaches. Here's one thing to notice about the matchup is that these are the common take laser mix-ups or just laser mix-ups.
Yeah.
Where if the Falco shoots a laser and you tank it, they basically have a couple of options. Like the main mix-ups are laser nair or laser aerial or laser into like shine or grab. Or if they're like some of them don't really do this, but they'll just like keep lasering you to try and like pester you, but a lot of them don't do that because I feel like they're just, it's like a thing where Falcos don't do the thing that's supposed to help them.
Yeah.
Like this is like kind of hard to deal with, like unless you just take the laser. But if they're reacting,
yeah, if they're moving while they're shooting.
Yeah, if they're moving while they're shooting, then yeah, it's harder. And some do laser dash back lasers so that you can't even get close to them. And any of these times if after any of these lasers they see you get close to them, they're gonna shine in place so that they'll hit you. And then of course, it's very rare, but some of them just actually just dash dance or nair. And this is the range you want to pay attention to. So I want you to practice actually doing take laser dash dance stuff out of this. And there's also another take laser thing on Uncle Punch, and I'll actually just make another one off of this too, you know. So versus Falco laser at mid range. And then one of the most important things, in all honesty, versus Falco is learning to deal with or learning his different laser heights. Because a lot of Falcos don't actually know this or don't pay attention to it, but he has different laser heights. And they make a huge world of a difference. Okay, I'll have him shoot the laser on. So this is like instant high laser. This catches Falcon jumping. I'll have him shield after every laser, just so that we can see how interactable he is. So 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a medium laser, medium high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. I'm trying to hit the low laser. There we go. That's a medium low. And now we're going to do the last one, which is super low. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do this. There we go. Frame perfect low laser.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to make him shield after this. That should be good. Just trying to figure that. I guess we gotta do auto restore. What the hell? Okay, well you have to press left on the D-pad, but that's fine. Now, this is the lowest laser, and this is the one that you can tend to short hop over. And this is the medium low laser. You can also short hop over this and narrow over this. This is the medium high laser, and you can barely short hop over it sometimes. I think sometimes you can even have the startup of stomp jump over the laser. Yeah, like that. You can have the literal startup of stomp.
Yeah.
And this one you can't. This one you can't short hop over, but you can just crouch under it.
Wave dash.
Yeah. I did that a lot versus Ober, and a lot of Falcos, they don't keep track of when they do their laser heights. One thing I noticed a lot is that Ober liked to do low lasers when I was in the corner, or high lasers when I was in the corner. So I would just crouch under every single one of his lasers, and he tried to like shield or like laser again, and I just crouch under him and grab.
Yeah, that's cool. So are the really high lasers you can crouch under?
Yeah, like this high lasers or medium high lasers.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And then you can also practice crouch canceling the lasers into moving off of these medium low lasers. Well, effectively, this is medium-low laser. The standing laser?
Yeah. Same height.
Okay. So these are like the common Falco laser situations, and I think these are like probably one of the best ways to deal with how Falcos try to laser in the matchup. Because you know how like Foxes like to do the short hop nair that we were talking about? Replace that nair mix-up with these laser mix-ups. And that's like kind of what the matchup boils down to. A lot of the same stuff still applies for Fox versus Falcon. First Falco, laser. Oh, lazy. Okay. That's fine. And then one trick I want to show you is when Falcos do laser into you. And Slow King actually taught me this at Big House.
Shoutouts to Slow King.
Shout out Slow King. If the Falcos like to do laser nair, it's a pretty curious mix-up. If I try to short hop nair at them, I'm getting cooked. Like I can't beat this out by short hopping nairing at them. So here I take this laser and I try to like short hop nair at him. I just lose that straight up. So what if instead of taking this laser, I took this laser and I jump backwards. I backflip and I nair. It just beats it. Like straight up. That's crazy, I think. And it opens up the mix-up so hard because usually, like, if you just try to nair out a shield this,
yeah, you get cooked.
You're just like, you lose this situation, and that's Falco with a nair on you, and you get hit and you die.
You get blown up.
Yeah, exactly. But here, like, this one actually wins so many mix-ups. This take laser right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. It just straight up goes.
And that's a frame perfect nair.
Yeah, frame perfect. Or essentially like a good nair backwards. You can do up air too, you know?
Ooh.
Like here, let's do up air instead.
That's true.
Let's let me get a little closer. Like, look at that. That's huge.
Yeah. Because I guess if worst case they don't do that nair, I mean, down air wouldn't connect, right?
No, down air doesn't have enough range.
Okay.
So nair is the only thing that hits here. And this is Falco doing nair as early as possible.
That's true. It's interesting.
Here also Falco tried to do laser, and this beats laser here. This is low-key. I like this mix-up a lot because it's sort of a one-size-fits-all, but it loses to like Falco dash dance lasering. If they're like really keen on it, but it's really good to chump check Falcos because a lot of Falcos will try to like go for this as a baseline option and won't think very much before they throw out this area.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm just going to give this as like an example as well. It's just like an instant nair. Just so that you can have like a visual of how it should look. Instant fade back.
So I think you could do the same thing against like Fox full hop as well or something.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Seeing something like that in the cookbook.
Exactly, yeah. Funny thing actually is that Falcon fade back nair pretty much always beats Fox's full hop nair. Like if I'm playing Fox, and I try to hit like the Falcon, The Falcon's like, look at this. The Falcon cannot get hit.
It's true.
And I'm just getting hit by it.
Try going for those like pivot retreating nairs.
Oh yeah, pivot retreating nairs are so sweet. And look at how early I do the nair compared to Falcon. I guess I just did it way faster than him. So we do the same. We do the nair at the same time then. And this is Fox full hopping. It's like, oh, he should be able to hit Falcon here, right? Nope.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's owned. And that's like that's why Falcon honestly doesn't have too bad of a time versus full hop. So Fox just full sends their full hop. I'll do a different spacing here. I don't think that's a very good full hop range for Fox, but it's fine. There we go. That's a better full hop for Fox. So Falcon, you can just do this. Essentially that's the grab, but yeah, this is like a visual for how Falcon should be able to beat full hop no matter what, honestly. And even if
I'll get these hits, I feel like I'll get these hits, and then it's like I have a hard time understanding like what's a good range to just like be able to run in and grab right after that, you know.
Okay, yeah. I'll actually just make this a save state to practice versus Fox full hop nair, because I want to keep this. I want to keep the ranges simple. This is a reactable range for you.
Like, this is like the roll away range.
Yeah, the roll away range like we were talking about. So here we're gonna have the Fox frame full hop nair at you on frame 10. So 1, 2, 3. We'll have him full hop basically to cover your dash back. And we'll fast fall it. And we'll just have him like hold shield as much as possible. And down and spot dodge and like do a bunch of moves. Just in case he gets hit. This is in case he gets hit, I'm pretty sure. See, there we go. Yeah, now it should be like how do you like space around this?
Yeah. That's cool. Okay.
You can practice like whip punishing it, back airing it, stomping it. Stomping is not that good, but I like back air a lot.
If you do the full hop stomp, I think that's
No, it's just like you have to do the stomp like a weird timing. You can also do this. You can do knee beats it out straight up. I'm pretty sure. I remember doing this to Moki in tournament, and it just beats full hop knee like this.
Yeah.
Fade back knee. And yeah, you can also adjust the Fox's percents by going to CPU options and then going to this. Set a actually, you're gonna want to go into frame advance, but you're gonna want to press left on the D-pad, or just like start it off, or have the start of the thing. Set the CPU options to whatever percent you wanted. So I'll do 40%, and then press Z to frame advance, and then press right on the D-pad to save that as your auto restore. And now the Fox will be at 40%, so you can practice the stuff. So you can practice like maybe full hop, beating Fox's full hop at a different timing or different range.
Alright, that's really cool.
Yeah, and I think that's really the one that you want to focus on. Verse Fox. I hope you don't mind today's lesson being a little bit more Uncle Punch heavy, Because I do think this is like the thing where like a lot of foxes are just going to beat you on super mechanical levels, and I think for the most part the way that you're losing isn't necessarily like your decision making or like you just are always throwing yourself in bad positions. I think a lot of it has to do with your precision and being clean on defense. And I think if you do that, a lot of Fox players will crumble and give you openings that you typically would find yourself. So I like to emphasize having a strong like technical foundation for the matchup. People call it gimmicks, or like it's like it can be gimmicky if you don't have like a strong like baseline fundamentals, but I think you have like good fundamentals, and you need to have that kind of good tech skill, good baseline strategy and like technical proficiency to just eliminate like all the tricks that Fox throws at you, because he throws out a lot of tricks.
That's it. It's like always like the mix-ups afterward. Like if I have a read on it, like
exactly
try it, but there's always a million different options. I find that like damn, like I know I should be able to hit this in theory, but just like you said, like I just miss the precision of it because I haven't like actually sat down and practiced like, okay, what are the different options in this case.
And I think
like,
I hope this is like this should help you with like just practicing the baseline precision, because I feel like even if you do like maybe 15 minutes a day of just like these little drills, just being aware of them is so important, because it's like this is like how a lot of situations happen in the game. So
100%. Like I feel like I get blown up and like for trying to go for the things that I think should work, and then it just doesn't. And damn, like that's how it goes. But all these little like minute details and matchups are definitely where I'm at in terms of like trying to like win some of these games, and being able to understand like, okay, like what's this guy looking for right here, or like scramble, like what's like just to see like what the patterns are so that I can recognize if he has those patterns,
And I think like you're at that point where you have to focus a lot more on micro details or like smaller details to get those openings, because there's players starting to get like much more clean with their safety and neutral. Like they're not going to give you like free obvious like nair grabs or whatnot, and sometimes you just don't have the spacing or positioning because they're moving super fast, that you just have to like abuse them for like being too fast essentially.
Yeah, exactly. Like getting the like get up options in there, just what they do right after getting hit or landing a hit.
Yeah, pretty much. I guess.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for today. Sorry about being so late. I was watching a set, and then I was also setting up the OBS because I was trying to make the thing plan, and then I had to mess with the settings for OBS because I got a new hard drive, and it's like messing up the OBS settings.
Yeah, no stress, man. You're watching the SoCal.
SoCal
Star League.
Yeah, SoCal Star League. It's super sick.
Crazy.
Lots of good sets.
I was watching Zio yesterday.
Oh man, he beat Casey. Let's go, dude. Let's go, Oliver. Zio's super sick. If you ever feel like you won't need a Falcon who's just super solid at the fundamentals, super goated all around, just watch Zio. He is so clean. Also, SJ beat Josh Man the other day. I really need to watch that set. That's going to be an awesome set to watch. Yeah. Alright, so I guess I'll stop recording now for the lesson.